We often perceive the world as a collection of separate objects. We see buildings, trees, and people as distinct entities, each existing in its own space. This perception is deeply ingrained in our minds, shaping the way we interact with the world around us. We see ourselves as distinct entities, separate from others and the environment. This sense of individuality is reinforced by our daily experiences and the culture we live in. We often think of ourselves as isolated beings, navigating through life on our own. This perception of separation is an illusion, a product of our limited thinking. When we look closer, we begin to see the connections that bind us to everything else. The fog in the forest, the mist over the lake, and the distant mountain are all part of a larger, interconnected system. In reality, everything is interconnected. Imagine a spider web. Each strand is connected to others, forming a complex and intricate whole. The web is a perfect metaphor for the interconnectedness of all things. Each strand is connected to others, forming a complex and intricate whole. If one strand is disturbed, the entire web is affected. This delicate balance is a reflection of the interconnected nature of our universe. Similarly, all things in the universe are interwoven in a vast web of relationships. The forest canopy, the river network, and the roots of trees all demonstrate this interconnectedness. Each element relies on others to thrive and survive. Recognizing this interconnectedness is crucial to understanding our true nature. When we see ourselves as part of a larger whole, we begin to appreciate the impact of our actions on others and the environment. This awareness fosters a sense of responsibility and compassion. It allows us to move beyond the illusion of separation and experience a deeper sense of unity with all things. Embracing this unity can lead to a more harmonious and fulfilling life, where we recognize the beauty and interconnectedness of all existence. Our perception of reality is not a passive reflection of what is. It is an active process shaped by our thoughts, beliefs, and past experiences. Imagine looking through a kaleidoscope. The patterns we see depend on how we turn the instrument. Similarly, our perception of the world is colored by our own unique lens. Shifting this lens can profoundly alter our experience of reality. By becoming aware of the filters through which we perceive the world, we can begin to see more clearly. We often think of space and time as separate entities existing independently of one another. However, they are not absolute entities. Instead, they are deeply intertwined aspects of a single unified continuum that shapes our reality. Imagine a flowing river. The river is a continuous entity, yet we can divide it into sections, past, present, and future. Each section is distinct, yet they're all part of the same river. Similarly, time is not a series of isolated moments, but a continuous flow. Each moment seamlessly transitions into the next, creating the fabric of our existence. The past flows into the present, which flows into the future. This unbroken stream of time carries with it the essence of all that has been and all that will be. This understanding of time liberates us from the confines of linear thinking and allows us to experience the eternal now. By embracing the continuous nature of time, we can find a deeper connection to the present moment. Every tick of the clock is a reminder that time is always in motion, never standing still. It is a dance that we are all a part of, whether we realize it or not. In the hustle and bustle of daily life, it's easy to lose sight of this dance. We often get caught up in the rush, forgetting to appreciate the flow of time that connects us all. But when we take a moment to pause and reflect, we can see the beauty of this continuous flow. We can appreciate the interconnectedness of all moments, past, present, and future. The dance of space and time is a reminder of the vastness of the universe and our place within it. It invites us to embrace the present, cherish the past, and look forward to the future with wonder and curiosity. The idea of a fixed, unchanging self is another persistent illusion. We tend to identify with our thoughts, emotions, and experiences, believing them to be who we are. However, these are constantly changing phenomena. Imagine a flame. The flame appears to have a constant form, yet it is in constant flux. Similarly, our sense of self is a dynamic process, not a static entity. Clinging to a fixed identity creates suffering. By recognizing the impermanent nature of the self, we can find true liberation. Life is not a series of static events, but a continuous flow of experience. We are like surfers riding the waves of this flow. Each wave, each experience arises and dissolves, giving way to the next. Resisting this flow creates friction and suffering. By surrendering to the present moment, we align ourselves with the natural rhythm of life. This allows us to experience peace and joy even amidst the ever-changing nature of existence. Section 6. The limits of language. Language is a powerful tool for communication, but it is limited in its ability to describe reality accurately. While words can convey thoughts, emotions, and ideas, they often fall short of capturing the full essence of our experiences. The richness of life, with its myriad sensations and subtleties, cannot be fully encapsulated by mere words. Words are like signposts pointing to a destination, but they are not the destination itself. They guide us, provide direction, and offer a framework for understanding, but they are inherently limited. Just as a map is not the territory it represents, language is not the reality it seeks to describe. When we mistake words for reality, we create a false sense of separation and solidity. This misperception can lead to misunderstandings and conflicts as we cling to our interpretations and labels. We may find ourselves lost in a maze of concepts, unable to see the true nature of what lies before us. We become trapped in a world of concepts and labels. Our minds, conditioned to categorize and define, can obscure the fluid and dynamic nature of reality. This mental framework, while useful, can also be a prison, limiting our perception and understanding. To experience the true nature of reality, we must go beyond the limitations of language and tap into a deeper level of knowing. This deeper knowing comes from direct experience, from being fully present in the moment. It is a state of awareness that transcends words and concepts, allowing us to connect with the essence of life itself. By embracing silence, stillness, and mindfulness, we can begin to see beyond the veil of language and touch the infinite. In this space, we find a profound sense of unity and interconnectedness, a realization that we are part of a greater whole. Section 7. A web of interdependence. All living organisms are interconnected in a web of interdependence. We depend on plants for oxygen, animals for food, and countless microorganisms for our health and well-being. This interdependence extends beyond the biological realm. Our thoughts, words, and actions have a ripple effect, influencing the lives of others and shaping the world around us. Recognizing this interconnectedness fosters compassion and compels us to live in a way that benefits all beings. Section 8. Dissolving the center. The ego loves to create a sense of separation, placing itself at the center of the universe. It seeks to maintain control and solidify its illusory sense of self. However, this sense of a central self is an illusion. Like ripples on a pond, our actions and influences extend outward, blurring the lines between self and other. By relinquishing the need to be at the center, we can experience a deeper sense of connection and belonging. Section 9. The influence of conditioning. Our sense of self is shaped by social conditioning from a young age. We inherit beliefs, values, and patterns of thinking from our families, cultures, and societies. These conditioning influences our perceptions, thoughts, and behaviors. Becoming aware of these influences allows us to question them and choose those that align with our true nature. By breaking free from limiting conditioning, we can live more authentic and fulfilling lives.